This is China's traditional way of reliving summer heat. What's the temperature today in your city? Beijing, with high temperatures of over 40 degrees for a couple of days, leaving people no choice but to stay places with AC and electric fans. Thanks, bro. Even Europe, which does not require AC in the past decades, now has issued an alert over high temperatures. This directly leads to a continued surge in the export volume of Chinese-made electric fans. Made in China, you deserve it. When it comes to Chinese fans, actually they can be traced back to the end of the Western Han Dynasty. Originally, the fan was a type of agricultural tool. It was later cleverly used as a means of avoiding heat and cooling. In the Tang Dynasty, automatic fans driven by water were developed. However, not everyone can afford this high-end fan, huh? The most commonly used heat-relieving elixir is still the handheld fan. In China, fans were originally known as sha and were a type of decoration seen as a symbol of power. This is quite similar to customs of the ancient Greeks and Egyptians. It was not until the Han Dynasty that fans gradually evolved into a tool of cooling. While in addition, the ancient Chinese ways of avoiding summer heat were amazingly diverse. For clothing, the ancients also had a three-piece suit for sun protection and heat relieving. Sunproof hat. As early as the Jin Dynasty, there was a mat hat similar to our modern straw hat, which can be worn by both men and women. After the Tang Dynasty, curtained hats with thin gauze were also developed. Its length can reach the neck so that it can cover the face in all directions. Sunproof umbrella. I have to mention China's imperial sunproof umbrella, Huagai. Originally, it was a symbol of nobility and authority, but it can also be used for sun protection. Sunproof clothing. In ancient times, people would wear gauze, which was made of silk and was very light and thin.
For example, this gauze costume emerged from tubes of Han Dynasty at Mawangdui is lighter in weight than a small egg.
In terms of diet, as the earliest people to make ice-cold drinks, Chinese have loved to use ice drinks to relieve heat since ancient times. Where did the ice come from in summer in ancient times? Then, we have to talk about the ice cellar. The ancients would store ice cubes in the winter in deep wells for use in the following summer. In the late Tang Dynasty, people accidentally discovered that when saltpeter dissolved in water, it will lower the temperature of the water and turns water into ice. Let it go! This technique of ice making in summer led to the popularization of ice drinks. The cold drinks of the Northern Song Dynasty, 冰团冷原子, was very popular.
In order to relieve the heat, the ancients also created 冰剑. It is a container with a sandwich plate in which ice cubes are placed, and then food or drinks are placed in the container for freezing, making it the world's earliest refrigerator.
Speaking of architecture, the Chinese saying, "Stay where it's cool," is not nonsense. As early as the Three Kingdoms period, when Cao Cao built Ye City, people would build a deep well facility indoors. It can be cooled down through underground airflow and also used to store food. This was similar to the step well in ancient India. Oh, and there's more. As early as the Tang Dynasty, a dark technology for avoiding summer heat, 自娱 pavilion, was invented. Automatic rain? Yes, it was used to use water wheel to continuously carry water to the roof to create a rain curtain, which could take away the heat through water circulation and cooled the overall building. Cozy. Of course, if nothing else worked, you could always follow the ancient Chinese saying, follow me. A calm heart naturally makes you cool down. Although it may sound ridiculous, but science has proven that this type of psychotherapy is effective. However, it only works well when the indoor temperature is below 30 degrees. The heat relieving experience left by the ancient Chinese can still be referenced. If it continues to heat up, it's not just the temperature that's out of control.